I haven't touched this game in 3 months, and yet I have to start off today with a rather annoying part. What do you want to do? Post yourself over here, grab a Yoi pear, use it, take control of a seagull, and you see that giant rock in the middle of the island? You got to get to the top of it with that seagull. Unfortunately, as you might be hearing, there are cargo rocks about. Lots and lots and lots of cargo rocks, so you really want to be very careful where you fly so you don't turn back around right into them. Screw the Slenderman! This is the shit you don't want to see around when turning around. So, I made it to the top. So if I can just turn around smoothly, nail that switch. Here we go! So now what I'm going to try and do is drag those cargo rocks back to Link to maybe get some extra feathers, maybe some rupees, maybe even a piñata drop if I get lucky. So let's head back down. Where's Link? I can't see any land here. Come on. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to head back to Link. Come on, faster! Faster! They're right behind you! And here we go. Let's see. Don't tell me only one stayed. Yeah, those cargo rocks that tend to guard switches on top of big rocks like that, they really don't like Link all that much. They will hound seagulls to the end of the world, but Link, nah, they'll pass. So, for our troubles, we are going to get a piece of heart, which completes our 9th heart container. Moving on to the next square, Square E2, the Islet of Steel. As you can see, there's a little castle standing out of the water. What you want to do, there are many, many ships here. You don't have to take them all on. You see this one ship blocking the entrance? That's what you want to bust down. So let's pull out our bombs. 1, whoops, 2, 3, and then wow! Oh my god! The cargo rock was nailed by an enemy bomb. That's awesome. I love it when that happens. Anyway, once that's done, you enter this little castle thing. And inside is, well, I guess we can sort of call it an altar. Over there are a few pots with quite a bit of money inside. Here we go, a red rupee and some bombs, yellow rupee, some green rupees, another red rupee, and a yellow rupee. Awesome. Now, when you see a tile like this, a circular tile with that symbol on it, you want to play the Wind's Requiem because it's going to activate something nearby. In this case, it's going to make a chest appear. Now, this chest is very special. And as you can see, there's even the goddess's crest behind it. And when you open the chest, you are going to get a Triforce chart. This is our second one after the one we caught last video. Unfortunately, we cannot decipher it just yet. It'll have to wait until later. On the next square, Stonewatcher Island. On square E3, right behind that giant stone head, there's a blue chew. Only reason I'm showing this to you is because, well, those things are rather rare. There are like 23 in the entire game, and you need 15 to unlock the blue potions at the potion shop over in Windfall. Not that it's a very good idea to do so, because you can get blue potions much easier over at the Forest Haven. Now, next to the island, there's this platform over there. Remember what we did last time when we destroyed all the cannons on 3 platforms? Well, we gotta do the same thing over again here. So let's bust out those bombs, and right under the platform won't do much. So let's aim for some of these cannons, and nope. Ow! Hate when that happens. I'm just maybe going to move a little bit in order to not get absolutely pounded by those cannons. One thing you can do if you're pretty good, you can actually destroy those cannons from the top of the tower if you put the bombs at the right places. But I'm not too good at that exercise, so I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way with the cannon from underneath. There's one over there, then there are 2 more left by the ladder. Let's see, can I get them from here? dubious. Okay, here's one, and note the ladder is completely blocking the other one, so let's just head over there, and boom. Of course, I strongly recommend that you have at least one bomb bag upgrade before you do this, because, well, it took me 16 bombs, but if you aren't that good at it, like it's your first time playing, or you just suck at that exercise, you might need more than the 30 bombs that the original bomb bag gives you. So, once again, always a good idea to get those bomb upgrades for those shooting those shooting side quests. Of course, you might find some bombs in pots and barrels. There tend to be a lot of bombs in barrels. So I'm just gonna kill that guy, then open these barrels, see if there are any bombs inside. Nothing in this one. High random message. Let's see in this one. Nope, we just got another rupee. So maybe I'm thinking of certain barrels. I know in the reefs, like 5-Eye Reef, 2-Eye Reef, Cyclops Reef, stuff like that, there are a lot of bombs in barrels, but in the rest of the game this might not apply. Anyway, our prize for doing this is yet another piece of heart. So that's our 10th heart container underway. Next square, Southern Triangle Island on square E4, surrounded by sea hats. So you want to be careful when you sail around these parts because, well, you might get hammered by sea hats, one after the other, and that is never pretty. Anyway, what you want to do here, very small island, only one thing to do is you head over to this statue. Remember that we were supposed to deposit the pearls on the statues in the Triangle Island. Yeah, it's been a while because, well, it's been a while since we've had any story progression at all. All we've been doing lately is just side quests, and more side quests, but we're actually doing something in the main story for a change. So, 2 more pearls remain, and while I'm here, I haven't recorded this island on my sea chart yet, so I'm gonna go see the madfish pull out some bait, because otherwise we won't be getting anything drawn out on that sea chart. So can I get over there without getting clobbered? Looks like it. Awesome. So let's see if the madfish has got anything interesting to say. Somehow I doubt it, because we already know what to do with those Triangle Islands, and they're really the only thing that we're going to do in the game with them. So here we go. Southern Triangle Island. What's the local tip going to be about? A famed picture. Oh, of course. He talks about Lanzo, because we haven't met him before or anything. He has legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things. He keeps them away in a secret safe, and that's something that we're never going to see in the game. Maybe it's something that was planned to be in the game but was taken out at the last stage of the development or something, but we never hear about a secret safe from Lanzo. And, by the way, sayonara, sea hats! And what's Beetle doing here? Next square, the private oasis on square E5. As you can see, there's a flock of seagulls, so this marks a big octo. So let's get ready to rumble! Sorry about that, it just sort of came out. So this one, you want to do the exact same thing you always do with big octos. This one has 8 eyes, which means the prize for defeating it is going to be 100 rupees. The prize you get depends on the amount of eyes. There was one with the 4 eyes back on square G4. It was one of the reefs. I don't really remember which one, though. The prize was the double magic meter. There are 3 with 8 eyes that give 100 rupees, and there are 2 with 12 eyes that give a piece of heart. So I think we're down to the last 2 eyes already. And here's only 1 left, so this might be it. Nope. 1 more throw at least. And down it goes. So, yeah, go crawl back to the depths of the sea. You tried having your meal for the day, but fortunately you messed with the wrong guy. So here's the column of light that marks our 100 rupee prize. Let's just head over there real quick. No, I want to sail a bit, because it would actually take sort of a while if I just pressed R and just went over there at super slow-mo. Anyway, I already spoiled what there's in that chest, so it's not going to be that much of a surprise. But 100 rupees, and this is only the beginning on this square, which is known for having quite a lot of rupees. So let's head over to the island proper and get some more of them. Oh, column of light, and if I remember correctly, this one has 200 rupees, hence why I said this place was a good place to get rupees. Of course, most of these rupees are one time only, but your wallet is going to fill up pretty fast if you just bother visiting this place once. Oh, seems like I went a little bit too far. Yeah, I'm not perfect when it comes to those crapshoots with treasure chart columns of light. But I'm not totally bad either. When you hear the noise, usually you want to stop rather quick. I just didn't do it quickly enough. Anyway, is it 200 rupees? I seem to recall it was. Yep! Silver rupee! So, next thing on our agenda, I saw the map fish in the distance, so just gonna go and talk to it real quick, see if it's gonna talk about... Yeah, I have a pretty good idea what it's gonna talk about. It's going to talk about the treasure, the Triforce chart, sorry, that's hidden away on this island. Unfortunately, we can't get to it quite yet because we require an item that's going to be obtained only much later in the game. So we can check out some of this island, but unfortunately not everything, and not the part with the Triforce chart in it. I was about to say treasure chart again. So let's hear him out. Have you heard of the golden set of Triumph Forks? So I don't know why they decided to be so cryptic, you know. Triumph Forks, either you're going to figure it out right away, or you're just going to have no idea what he's talking about. So, let's head back to the island, and since we're on the wrong side, we're going to be doing some of that little, well, I don't know what to call it, but it's that technique to go in the opposite direction of that the wind goes. Almost there. Here we go. So, as I said before, this square is called the Private Oasis, and it's for a very good reason. Remember that cabana that Mrs. Mary was talking about over on Windfall Island? Well, this is it. We have reached that little cabana that we apparently now own. Now, below the cabana, there's an entrance here where you can get a couple rupees, nothing spectacular, but if you're as much of a money grubber as I am, then you're definitely want to check this place out. There are about 15 very easy rupees. So let's just keep going and going and going, and we're back at the entrance. So now, let's take possession of this cabana for ourselves. As you can see, the door has a butler on it, and the butler on the door talks, even though it's supposed to be just a carving on the door. Then again, it's a fantasy world, so there has been much, much worse in these series, so I can't really label it Nintendo logic. Anyway, what you want to do? He's not quite fond of you at first sight, so what you want to do? You want to pull out the cabana deed, and at that point, he's going to realize that, yes, you are the new owner of this cabana. Yes, I am the new master. I am Master Link. And it's sort of creepy the way the butler even makes noise. Please be gentle on this fine door, so let's take a look at how much real estate we've gotten out of getting those joy pendants. Look at that! Now we're going to look at that in more detail in the next video.